to episode 1 of Web Developers Working Week. This is a new series that I'm trying out. It's all about what I get up to in a standard freelance web developers working week. This week has been pretty busy. It's Wednesday at the moment. I've just sort of officially clocked off of work. However, I will be doing more work when I come off of this video, and it's been a hectic couple of days. Lots and lots of meetings, which have kind of come out with some really interesting challenges. I do a lot of API work. I'm certainly doing an awful lot of API work at the moment in PHP, and off of those meetings that were face-to-face and also over conference call. I'm a remote developer. This is my office here. One of the challenges is to look at using APIs to return assets and things like that, which is really interesting. So I've also been doing lots of security around OAuth 2, using tools like the Friends of Symphony bundles. So you've got the FOSS user, you've got the FOSS OAuth, and you've got the FOSS REST, and there's other bits and pieces as well that we're playing with. So that's pretty cool. So working with making clients and making access tokens, sort of swatting up on OAuth 2, refresh tokens, that kind of stuff. And also with the image sort of assets, the images and the PDFs, those kind of bits and pieces. That's been an interesting challenge because I've been swatting up on some file methods of PHP, so getting up to speed with all of that stuff, so reading files, returning the information of those files and stuff like that. So that's cool. Been doing a lot of that. Another thing that I've been doing is working with graphics designers. So I've been looking at documentation and design concepts from graphics designers, and it would be my job to convert those pieces of art into actual functional websites. And I guess you could say that I have a little bit of a graphics design background. However, I would certainly never say that I was a graphics designer, because I don't think that I'm good enough to be classed as a graphics designer at all, and also I don't really have the desires to do that. At university I did a lot of graphics. It was a part of the course was multimedia, which was is a catch-all term, but I was doing things like designing computer games and other things like that. But I find it fascinating talking to graphics designers. They have a totally different mindset, I think, to programmers, because they are looking at a problem from a graphical point of view, which is totally different from perhaps a logical point of view. They're more concerned in how something makes something feel, how you feel about something. Also, if it's usable, that kind of thing. And you throw in like SEO into the mix, and you throw in other sort of accessibility issues into the mix as well, and you've got a very interesting sort of package to discuss. Other things that I've been doing this week, and bearing in mind that it is only Wednesday, I've been doing a lot of Python stuff. And I've been doing this very early in the morning, so I did a lot of stuff on Monday morning on the train to a client, developing a website that I'm going to be using for a Python course that I'm developing. It's not the Python course on the YouTube channel. This is actually for another publication company. I can't really give too much away about it too much now, hopefully soon, but that is kind of in the initial stages of coming up with the plan for the course, so like the curriculum, that kind of thing, and obviously I need to build something for it. Part of that will be tutorials. Alright, so I will be creating tutorials for the YouTube channel about the thing that I'm building for this publication company. I hope that kind of made sense, but that's pretty cool. So I've been throwing together a lot of HTML and a lot of Python. I did a lot of that in the sort of the hour and a half train journey to the client on Monday. And also we have this Python course that is on the YouTube channel, so that was released on the Tuesday, and then on Friday I've got a video scheduled up, which is going to be good because that's got some drone footage in. One thing I did last week, which I need to follow up on this week, is in Twitter I was asking, or I just put the tweet out about doing collaboration videos with other programming YouTube channels, and I got a good response, and I need to go through that and organize that and so forth with the people that got back to me. But again, if you're interested in any kind of collaboration video, be it a video about programming, be it an interview, be it a discussion on a topic about programming, then do let me know. Put your thoughts in the comments down below. Contact me at howtocodewell on Twitter. Other things that I've been doing this week, not necessarily stuff that I've been working on, mostly thinking about, is a talk that I'm going to give at PHP Southwest in August. This is a talk that is a full-length talk, right? So this is between 30 and 40 minutes. I've given talks before at PHP Southwest, two, and they have been what's called lightning talks, so they were only 10 minutes long. Now I was asked to do this talk. They emailed me and asked if I would like to do a talk, so I feel very honoured and privileged that they thought of me when they were thinking about what they were going to do in the future. So I'm definitely going to jump at the chance. So I've been thinking about what I can talk about, and I have certain ideas, and I just have to kind of choose one and run with it. I'll probably be talking about these kind of things later on in this kind of style of video. But yeah, this week has been fairly busy. Lots of things, lots of different things. It does feel like I'm spinning plates quite a bit. It does feel like there is a lot of stuff that my mind is having to digest, but I quite like that. I quite like having those multiple challenges. I've mentioned Python, I've mentioned PHP APIs, I've mentioned dealing with images, I've mentioned graphics design, I've mentioned thinking about a talk. And so in my mind you've got these kind of segregated pots, if you will, buckets or boxes of challenges, and it's nice to sort of open one, do a little bit, put the lid back on, open up another one, do a little bit of that, put the lid back on, and that kind of thing. And they all slowly develop and evolve, but it is a little bit like spinning a bunch of plates, and you've got to keep each plate spinning. But I find this quite fun, and this is the thing I really like about freelance. It gives you the ability to do these kind of things. I don't think I would be perhaps speaking if I was full-time employed, because when you're speaking you are obviously putting yourself out there, and you have to put yourself out there when you are a freelancer, which in my opinion kind of goes hand in hand. And also talking to graphics designers, other people who touch the industry that I'm in, it is great. If you haven't done so already, please do check out the howtocodewell.net website. This is going to be home of the YouTube tutorials and the videos that I'm putting on YouTube. So this one here is the Microsoft Buys GitHub. This was the video I did on my opinions for that. We also have some courses. Not all of the courses are on here. This is the Udemy for Docker. This is the PHP stuff. Udemy and Skillshare. We also have links to Docker in Motion. This is the course I did for Manning Publications. We also have a shop, and in this shop we have various books for different programming languages. These are books that I recommend. The one for Python when you're learning Flask is this book here. This is Flask Web Development, which is this one just here, if I highlight that. So do check that out. These links also give me some help as well, which is pretty awesome. If you found this video style interesting, if you want me to continue talking about what I get up to on a weekly basis, then do let me know. Put your thoughts down in the comment section below. If there's anything you would like me to talk about further, then let me know as well. But thanks ever so much for watching. Happy coding. See you again soon. Cheers. Bye.